want to spend $10,000 for the wedding. Not me. That $10,000, we'd rather put it on metal. We'd rather put it on something else, the people who will be there. Maybe if we decide, because we'll make a WhatsApp group, if we'll decide we are coming, maybe we'll decide on a dress code, or let people dress as they wish and let them come. Let us have good meals, like buffet. You serve and eat what you want. We sit down, we get entertained, and just a beautiful moment. That's what I would want, because we are already married. To me, being legally married is everything to me. Those other things, no. And actually, the major wedding part is the bride price part. That will be it. And maybe we'll do it a day earlier, so that when you guys come, it's just celebration. Or maybe we combine everything, and I'll make sure you guys get some good entertainment, like our traditional dances. Ooh, I'll make sure I make it like so memorable. At least you'll have something to remember, like the dance or something. That's what I'm looking for. D, will you be having a baby in Kenya? And when is your traditional wedding going to happen? Hey, you guys. So let me answer the first part. Will you be having a baby in Kenya? Guys, I believe in what God says in the Bible. A woman shall leave her home and go join the husband, and they become one thing. His people will be your people, his God will be your God, and all that, So for me right now, the fact that now I'm a married woman, I live according to what the Bible says. My whole life is on the other side. Although we may decide to live somewhere else in future, just because of some few reasons, like the weather. Like, Poland gets really cold, and both of us love the sun so much, so we are considering living in a different country. But now, will you be having your baby in Kenya? I think the baby should be where the dad is. That's what I think, where the dad comes from. Yeah? And when is your traditional wedding going to happen? One thing with me, I have no pressure. Like, I'm not that person who gets pressurized by people to do things when I know it's not time, or when I'm not ready yet, and all this. I take life slowly, simple, each day a step at a time. So when is the traditional wedding going to happen? Plans are ongoing, okay? Plans are ongoing. And the way things are going right now, I don't know if I will be able, we don't know if we'll be able to make it happen, because now life is taking a different toll. Like, assuming soon I'll be having a very small little baby, or the bump will be extremely big, and then even if it's family, I'm one person, I don't wanna, I cannot just manage to meet so many energies at one time, more so when it's a special moment. So I have to give it time. But what I know is it's happening.
Hello, greetings you all, Team Pamela. How are you doing? Are you okay? I'm okay today. I feel good, because these other 2 days I've not been feeling okay, but today I feel good. I thank God for everything. It is another beautiful hour, the day the Lord has made, and here we are, just taking life slowly. So feel welcome, feel relaxed, enjoy the show, feel loved, and like the video, my people. Like the video. Give me as many likes as possible, please. That is my humble request. As you watch the video, give the video a thumbs up. Do not leave with your likes, and hit that notification bell, so that whenever I post my videos, you'll be notified. And subscribe if you haven't. We are back again here with our new video. So welcome everyone. So now D came out in her premiere. Was it a premiere or it was a live? It was a premiere. And the premiere was halfway, or just featured like quarter of it, and then it could not continue. I just watched it. But here we are now. I thought after the husband went for window shopping, cows window shopping, engaging the locals, people thought this Muzungu is going to buy cows. And people were ready. He was mingling with them, eating sugarcane in the market. with Uncle Mo here and there, and Gatti. We all saw that. And the cows were there. The prices were very high, 80,000 Kenya shillings per cow. And he wanted many because according to him, he wanted many. These are things which they have been telling us, traditional wedding. Because according to Madame, she's not of that opinion of white wedding, because even SDA church, their wedding is boring. According to her, there's no music, there's no entertainment. It is a very boring church to wed in. So she was not going for that, but was very excited for the traditional wedding. The Kuria dance mixed with Kisii dance. Imagine. We were waiting for that. By now, I thought now Dorina would be now stitching the kitenge hata for the traditional wedding, because that is what we were promised. We came to Africa for the traditional wedding, not for white wedding. That one I cannot say she talked about that. She has been against the white wedding. So traditional wedding, here we are. You can't tell me that we are going without this traditional wedding. The buffet, how can you just go like that? The husband going to the market to do window shopping for the cows? This is what you can sit there and tell us? And talking about, for now, I cannot. And then remembered, we cannot. Is it about you? Because even in the other video where she was talking about when she was still in Poland, she was talking about, right now, I cannot afford 10,000. Everything is about her. Are you to marry yourself, or what is happening here? This marriage is about your husband. It is men who marries women. Why do you find it difficult for your husband to marry you? You want to just go like that, like on loan? On loan. You are a young girl. When a young girl is married, at least dowry should be paid. You cannot just take care of everything and lies every day. If it is not there, say, I cannot make it this time because of A, B, C, D. But do not lie to people that now that I'm about to have a baby, we are going to have that little one. Now we have so many things in place. And also, I don't want to meet people because of the low energy. I don't want to meet different energy at this time. It is about energy, like Rosu Mom, about energy. These are your family members. And because they were to be your family members alone, because you said your circle is small. No people who are coming from different places or other areas. These were just your family members. And I don't think there's anything wrong for family members to see you. Like now, as we speak, your bums is not showing. You are not showing. Nothing is showing unless you start singing about it. You can still do it, but because there is no preparation. She's saying that preparations are underway. The husband is going to do A, B, C, D. Later on, they will just come to enjoy. It was this time. It was not about after getting a baby. No, it was this time. If it didn't happen this time, then it is not going to happen. I'm telling you, you'll be here because there will always be excuses after excuses. It started with excuses. Oh, I can't do white wedding. I'm just going to do civil wedding, because she's doing all this by herself. And that's why you find like she's putting her project ahead of everything. The husband has no project. And you cannot deny your parents also happiness of you getting married. They didn't see you when you are getting married. They were not there for you. When you are doing your civil marriage, they were not there. And then again, you come home here. Instead of making your parents happy, at least your husband to pay dowry, there's none. There's nothing, because there is nothing. And there will never be anything, because until the time she will be done with what she's doing, because she's the one who is doing ABCD. Now the lies are exposed out there. You are saying, oh, me, I'm just sitting, I'm just eating, I'm not doing anything. No. She's the one who is doing all these things. When will that be? Because if you are waiting for the baby, and then you want to be in shape after the birth of the baby, which can take like even 2 years or 3 years, or might not even, your body might not even come back to its shape. Depends. You can just talk because you don't know. It depends. So let's see receipt by receipt. We see how this lady can lie to people. and you look at her in the eye, things are not okay. Hmm? She's been living a lie, a lie, a lie, a lie. And then another person asks, oh, Dee, will you have your baby here in Kenya or in Poland? Because these people, they just want problems. They just want to ask. This person who is asking now, Dee Mwango, will you have your baby here in Kenya or Poland? What do you want Dee to tell you here in Kenya after all the struggle? After all the struggle, after all the chopping of the woods, washing all those graves and doing that, you want her to give birth here. What did Mura Senso do? Mura Senso is the man but could not have his baby here. They had to go to Argentina. These people are for strong passport. Which language don't you understand? When we tell you these people are for this, you don't. You say, oh, these people are haters. These are good for nothing. These people who are sitting in the corners. You don't want to listen and you don't want to get it and you refuse to understand these people. There's no way they can give birth here. Never. This is what he wanted. This is what she's been looking for. Babies who look like baby M. Who is she's going to have? Just little cutie, the little girl. I'm team girls. I'm telling you out here there's a lot which is going on. People are just living a lie. People should just be themselves. So now she's sitting there. It's like she's behaving like she's 8 months pregnant.
Is asking, why are you both not wearing a wedding ring nowadays? I think this person is so behind. She didn't watch my YouTube live stream the other day when we just arrived in Kenya. So please go watch that video and you'll get the answer, okay? Because I already talked about that.
So is it because when you wear a gold ring here in Kenya, people can chop off your finger and go with it? How many people wear gold things? Are our necks chopped off? How many people wear gold things? So you want to tell me you cannot wear your gold ring because people are going to remove it from your finger? Are you the only people who are wearing gold ring? You people, you are joking. You people, you are joking. Just say you don't feel like wearing it, because even before coming to Kenya, you are not wearing your rings. So it is not something which even people should debate on. The thing was transactional and it was based on business. So once the business was done, the deal was made, there's no need of keeping wearing these things which they don't even want. Because their relationship is on a different level. You cannot understand them, because why would you not love your ring? Why would you put it off? Oh, because of people might even take it from you. This is Africa. When they were in Gikomba. So in Nyabohanse, who is going to take that ring of yours? Okay, in Gikomba, maybe you might say, oh, here we were protecting ourselves or blah, blah. But now in Nyabohanse, who is going to take that ring from your fingers? It is easy for the ring to get lost where you kept it than in your hand or in your finger. But that is it. That is their problem. They know how they met, because even how they met, they have just been dilly-dallying, but people know how you met. So let's move on.
How does being in an interracial relationship affect your life as a Black woman? To me, as a person, to be 100% honest, is something that I really enjoy. It's something that I was so intentional about. I believe everybody has a chance to make choices.
Of course it was intentional, because this is what she has always wanted. People who are asking this girl questions, okay, it's good to ask questions, but she has to say she feels good in it, because she cannot start now by telling you that, oh, I'm not okay in it, whether she's suffering in it. Whether she is suffering in it, which we see she is suffering it, because all the bills are on her. And that is the reason why she felt good. She told us, I'm happy my husband is gone or is leaving, because she wants the husband to go out there and make money. So whether she's suffering in this relationship, she will not come here and tell you, oh, guys, yes, I thought it was like this, but it is not. No, she has to say yes, but there are things you don't need to be told. If they are here with the husband and the husband cannot go to Mabera and buy cows and pay for her dowry, do you think she's happy? She's not. So she chose to be there because of things known to her. And you all know what made her be in this relationship. So this is something which she had always wanted. And it didn't start with this man. It started from far. You all know that. How many people she has introduced to you. And this white skin. How many people. And she has always wanted babies with curly hair, like baby M. Everything is about baby M. She's not even seeing the sisters, beautiful girls, pretending, oh, I love my nieces. But when she's referring to the kind of baby or the type, she always refers to baby M.
So you can decide who to get married to or with. You can decide who you want to be the father of your kids. Like literally God has given us power to decide some things. Although you can wish for them, then pray over them, then if it was meant to be, it can be. So to me, this is something that I was so intentional about. I knew I wanted this. So it's something that I really, really enjoy. If it has to affect.
She really, really struggled to get this person. She really, really wanted a Mzungu person. She really, really wanted a white man. And then one is asking her, will you have your baby here or in Poland? What are you asking? What are you asking? Supporters of these people, what are you asking? You're asking the obvious.
Then it affects me in a positive way, because tell me why. I've been born, raised in Africa, or let's say here in Kenya, then get married by a Kenyan, then give birth in Kenya, then live my whole life in Kenya, then, no cultural exchange and new experiences and all that. So I always knew.
So you want to tell me those who were born in Kenya, raised in Kenya, went to school in Kenya, got married in Kenya, are working in Kenya, they are not people. They have not achieved anything. If you are born in Kenya and raised in Kenya and schooled in Kenya, and if you go and get a Mzungu or any other person out there, so that is an achievement to you. So marrying Peter or Pero or Mzungu, that is an achievement, because I keep on hearing her say like, all my prayers have been answered, because it's like this one was also one of the prayers, getting married to a Mzungu, because she's a Kenyan, could not have married a Kenyan. So it's like, if you marry a Kenyan and you are a Kenyan, now make you to be a lesser person, because now you've not seen much. Like her now, she thinks she's different because she's not married now to a Kenyan. Hey, you people can lie to yourself. You are lying to yourself. So that is an achievement to her. Okay.
I wanted to get married to somebody from a totally different country. So to me, it's all an answered prayer. It's something that I always looked forward to. It's something that I really thank God for.
That is something which she has always wanted. And you hear her sometimes say, I didn't know, I didn't plan to get married. I just went there to visit. I didn't know it was going to happen. Imagine, this is not something which I planned. What is she telling us now? This is something which she had always wanted. If you didn't plan, how did you get your papers? How did you get your Kenyan papers to Poland? You had to do everything because you wanted this is so bad. Because you lie to yourself. Thinking that she's lying to people, just lying to herself. Because there are people who are shameless. They don't care whether they lie to you or don't lie to you. They don't care.
From Laurel Bryan. D, will you be having a baby in Kenya? And when is your traditional wedding going to happen? Hey, you guys. So let me answer the first part. Will you be having a baby in Kenya? Guys, I believe in what God says in the Bible. A woman shall leave her home and go join the husband, and they become one thing. His people will be your people, his God will be your God, and all that, you know. So for me right now, the fact that now I'm a married woman, I live according to what the Bible says. You know, my whole life is on the other side. Although
This person who asked this question, are you a follower of D Mwango? Or you are just a new person? Or are you a follower of Mura Senso? Or are you a follower of David Jr.? Because these people, they are not with us here. These people are just here in spirit. These people are out there. Huh? There's no way D would do all these things which she has done to get that Mzungu man. And then you ask her if she's going to get her baby here or to have her baby here in Kenya. What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean? This lady wanted this strong passport. And there was a time she said, like, all these things she's doing for her kids, never to struggle with this passport. Then you are asking if she's going to have this baby here. How can she have this baby here in Kenya? And this is what made her to be chopping woods in Europe, so that her children can have that strong passport people are looking for. The strong passport which Mura Senso looked for. And now she cannot go to Argentina because of visa. It's not easy for him because he didn't get. You see? So this one has to go to Poland. All her babies, 5 of them will be made. All will be produced in Poland, not here in Kenya. Kenya is just for Minavu, coming for Minavu, bananas, black bananas, and okra, all these things you see her eating. But when her due date comes, she goes to Poland. She has to go there to have the babies. So what are you saying?
just because of some few reasons, like the weather, like, you know, Poland gets really cold, and both of us love the sun so much, so we are considering living in a different country. But now, will you be having your baby in Kenya? I think the baby should be where the dad is. That's what I think, where the dad comes from. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good answer, because this is like she doesn't know you, or he doesn't know you, or he is not your follower. How can he or she ask you such a question? The baby has to be, you have to have the baby where the dad comes from. Tell them, repeat that again, because they don't understand you. When we sit here, we tell them that these people, they want strong passport. These their marriages are based on what they want. Even their spouses also what they want from them. It is not based on love. No, no, no. It is not based on love, because this lady of all the people would not have settled for less, because all along she always says, I cannot settle for less. But this time around, she settled for less. Like Mura Senso also settled for less. And that's why Mura Senso is saying this time round, never. He's getting married to someone who has mola, Kenya shillings or dollar. The currency, all the currencies in the world, that person must have it, a lot of it. He's not settling for less this time around. Mura Senso said no. Like the video, my family. Let's not just yap. Like the video, because we are just making this video while we are chill. Because you see, what we expected, we are not getting. We thought by now, Dorina will be working on our kitenge attires. And that's why you find like we have to go slow. We have to go slow on these things which we are saying. We went to the market to do window shopping for the cows. She was so excited to do traditional wedding. That is what she loves. Not boring SDA weddings, which has no music. And then now she has prepared us. People have come from far, even though we are not invited, but just get crashers. So long as you have your kitenge, African attire, maybe she can confuse you're one of the family members, because normally, she doesn't mingle with them, so she wouldn't know that I'm one of the hunt. I was preparing myself to go there. Look now, what am I going to do with this kitenge? Eh? Do you want me to be sitting here with it, my people? We'll see what we can do. We'll see, because for now we are disappointed. No traditional wedding. Why did Peter had to come with you? I thought him coming here was to pay dowry. He was here when he was dating you. Then when he came here, what brought him here? Because according to African tradition, when you visit first, like he did in the first place, no one would have asked him anything because he had not married. But the second time he came with you, he had to do something different, because even he got married to you while the parents were not there. They had not exchanged hands now. So this was the time of exchanging hands, giving the parents dowry. The video is out there. She went to the market and did window shopping. I thought, oh God, now soon we are getting there. We were gearing up, training ourselves how to dance, those traditional dances, because with Koreans, they dance like they're like Maasais, huh? So they jump. You see, like now dancing grandma. So some of us, especially me, this is what I've been doing all the time, trying to balance myself because this is something which I'm doing for the first time. Balancing and making sure that my head is straight like this, straight. Even though I'm not that tall like dancing grandma, but I've really trained myself. And for sure, I was not going to miss that traditional wedding. Jumping up and down. And then from there, I go and visit dancing grandma. I was supposed to go to dancing grandma, sleep there overnight to give me tips, because sometimes it's also good not to jump before others. So dancing grandma would have given me tips of, if this one jumps, how many minutes do I take before I also make my moves? So all these things are not going to happen. You wonder what took Peter to the market, just content. What took him there to the market if he was not ready? No, there are some things which you need not to do. Do not do things which can make people to talk about you. But because they like this, they like being talked about, because that one makes them trend. You wonder what took this man to the market. Because that is the first place he went after coming from Poland. Jetting in here, rested a bit, then went to the market. We knew bars. The next week we are now dancing. Here we are. Nothing is happening. We are going back as we came.
And when is a traditional wedding going to happen? One thing with me, I have no pressure. Like, I'm not that person who gets pressurized.
Why are you lying to yourself? One thing with me, I don't like pressure. I'm one person who does not like pressure. Who was pressurizing you? Who is behind you? These are procedures. It is not about pressure. You are waiting to come home. You got married in your parents' absence. You chose this man, speedy. You tied the nose. You tied the knot in your parents' absence. You carried him back again, you brought him here. Because it is you who is doing all this. You carried him and brought him here at home. After bringing him here, he went and lied to people he was going to buy cows. Asking prices in the market, 80,000 Kenya shillings. By the time he was doing all this, you didn't know. Because you knew exactly. You gave him Uncle Mo to take him and Gatti to take him to the market. You knew all this. Because you like drama. You like lies. You lie a lot. Now you don't like pressure. Who is pressurizing you? Who is pressurizing you? This was your plan. Before you came to Kenya, these were your plans. If it was a white wedding, you would say, no, me, I was not of it. Yes, we know you never wanted a white wedding. That one, we know you didn't like it at all. But traditional wedding, no, this is your thing. This is your thing. This is what you like. Traditional wedding. Everything to your family is traditional. What do you mean? Hmm? You love traditional. This wedding was to happen now. So now, you brought Peter here. You came together with Peter. Last time he was here. Now you came with him. What brought him here? Then he would have continued with his Europe tour while you come and check your project. Then you go back, because we knew after you landing here, the police in laws were to come, because these were your plans. So when are they going to come? After you having how many babies? Because the moment you start having babies, even these plans of getting married, this one is going to be forgotten. Forgotten. You start early, finish everything. Now by the time you are settling, your parents are happy, you finish with your preparation, all this, your wedding things you finish with. But the fact that it is you alone who is doing all these things, so you feel pressure. And that is the pressure which you are talking about, because you have projects which you are funding, and now you feel like, now, if I buy, because it's you who is going to buy all these cows. If I buy these cows because you want the world to know that it is your husband who is buying, yeah, you have to buy like many cows, which you cannot afford as we speak, because maybe you sent the husband to go and check how much is a cow. Then he came with the news of 80,000 one, and then you calculated, you saw like you cannot afford it now. Not him, with him out, with him out. So now she doesn't like pressure. No pressure. No one should pressurize her. There's no marriage. There's no traditional wedding. She's going to stay with that civil marriage.
By people to do things when I know it's not time or when I'm not ready yet, and all this. I take life slowly, simple, each day a step at a time.
No, don't lie to us. Which life are you taking slowly? You who hires chopper and goes up, which life are you taking slowly? Simple life? Which life? Which life are you living simple? Huh? The fact that you met this man, now you're pretending to be someone who takes things slowly. No. The speed which you have is always very high. Your speed is always very high. Please do not reduce that speed suddenly like that. You're hurting some of us. I was ready with my dress. Now you're saying you have to take things slowly. Until when? Until when, Mama Mat? Until when? Why did you bring this man here? Then you would have come by yourself. What brought him here? To go to Tanzania? How many times has he gone to Tanzania now? Twice. He would have started going to these African countries. Maybe if you came and then you were traveling with him, it would have been better. But now, he's just doing it by himself. Then, so from this traveling from Tanzania, Uganda, where he might go, that is where we are going to get money to buy cows or what? This is the plan you have. Maybe.
So when is the traditional wedding going to happen? Plans are ongoing. Okay, plans are ongoing, and the way things are going right now, I don't know if I will be able. Like, we don't know if we'll be able.
You heard that? The way things are going now, plans are underway, but the way you just the shy relief, but the way things are going right now, I don't think I can manage. Then she turned it we. It is about her. She's the one who was supposed to pay her own dowry. Mama yangu. Mama yangu. Tofiawa. Tofiawa. Mama yangu. All these things is you who was going to do them. The way things are going now, I don't think I can. My goodness. This strong passport, I'm telling you. This strong passport made Mura Senso to climb houses in Argentina. Mura Senso was a painter, engineer, pulling the wheelbarrows. You could see Mura Senso during that time. Yeah. Because of strong passport. What this strong passport is doing to this Condad's family, Conmam's family. Look at this girl. This girl is now doing everything for herself, like a single lady. Because you wanted this man. He said, here I am. Take me. You want these things you want, which has been giving you headache. You'll get everything. Huh? Will you finance my lifestyle? Yes, I will. Take me. So now is when she's now feeling the heat now. For how long are you going to cover up for this man? For how long? For how long are you going to cover up for this man? Because this man, if he wanted to do it, he could do it because he has the mother. The mother is working. He has the uncle. They are there. The mass that he has to pay like 20 cows. He can just bring some few cows, at least this time when he came to Kenya. And if maybe you are not ready, these are just my advice as usual, because when I make my videos, I always put my advice there. If he was someone whom I'm close to, maybe related to, my advice to him would have been, you don't have cows now, Peter, yes. And this lady, you've not paid dowry for this, your wife, yes. Then do this, travel these Europe countries, air ticket which you are going to buy to Kenya to and fro, keep that money so that you can add the little which you have. Let those people keep on buying cow, maybe this month 2 cows, 3 cows. By the time you'll be ready, then you go to Kenya. But why come to Kenya, waste money coming here empty-handed? Murasenso says, give him time, give him time. He's a very good person. I can see him like this. He's good. Will you pay rent with being good? Will you pay rent, Murasenso, with being good? No.
To make it happen, because now life is taking a different toll. Like, assuming soon I'll be having a very small little baby, or the bump will be extremely big, and then even if it's
soon I'll be having a little baby, and soon the bump will be too big. So what? Have you not seen people getting married? Even they're married today, tomorrow they are giving birth. There's nothing wrong with getting married. And as we speak, if your husband was to pay dowry, no one knows that you are pregnant. Your pregnancy is just, it is you and the husband who knows. This is just a week or 1 month pregnancy. Or it might be or might not be there. You cannot lie to people, sit there and lie to people that because of my bumps and because I'm expecting a little baby. Not now. You still have a long way to go. Still, he could have just paid dowry. These are just excuses, because she's saying all this because she's the one who is paying all this. If Peter was the one who was doing all these things which this lady is talking about, because this is not his area of work, this is not his. Maybe when that question was asked, she would have said, that one you can ask Peter, because he's the one who knows, he's the one who is supposed to pay dowry. Me, I don't know. Mine, I will just let you know when he's done with the preparation. But now, if you are taking charge, you are giving excuses here in between as if it is you who is paying the dowry. That is not your area. That is not your part to play. It is Peter to answer that question. Even these people who are asking me this question, be asking Peter that question. When are you paying dowry? Not when you ask him, then he will turn and ask and check D like this for D to give an answer. No. That answer should be from Peter. Not just be there to be pushed. Be pushed. This is someone who was used to playing computer games. If he's not pushed, he will be in the house. D has to tell him, go to Tanzania and get content, because we need air ticket now back to Poland. You have to generate it this time. I'm the one who paid. But now you have to bring, or maybe you came with to and fro ticket, which I know, yes, you had to come with that. But still, maybe you told D, I'm going to work, pay for me. Pay for me, I'm going to pay you back. But that is not important. The most important thing is, why the change of mind now? From a bubbling girl to someone who is now becoming like no strength anymore. What is happening? What the tingle? Like the video, my people. Like, share my videos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me those likes. Why are you living with the likes? Even that pressing that button is hard for you. What's happening? Even subscribing, which has no harm, you are just waiting. What are you waiting for? I was the same and same today again.
Family. I'm one person, like, I don't wanna, like, I cannot just manage to meet so many energies at one time, more so when it's a special moment. So
Di jamani, this is Congrats daughter. She's one person who cannot meet different energy, especially family. Now she has become different. She's so special. Energy now, different energy, like Rosio Mom, the way Rosio Mom used to talk about this energy. And I think when you stay with people, you start emulating them, and sometimes you can even become like them. I'm telling you, sometimes you become like them, because now where did she get this word of energy now? So when people come to your wedding, what energy do they give you? People will give you energy which you give them. If you're just good. And me in my life, I don't even know these things which people are talking about. Oh, bad energy, oh, good energy. Me, I live. Oh, this thing, when you do this thing is going to happen to you, that let it be. Because I believe in God, nothing can happen which was not meant to be. This bad energy, this bad... Even those people who are protecting themselves from this bad energy, if they were not getting sick, or if they were not dying, would say, you see that person, he has protected himself from bad energy. He has distanced himself from this bad energy. Look, he is qualified. He can never get sick and he can never die. That one I can say, let me behave like these other people. But if you are getting sick and you die like any other person, live your life. Forget about this bad energy or low energy, high energy. I don't have those.
have to give it time. But what I know is it's happening. And the truth is, my husband will finalize on everything, even without us being here. And then we'll come just later, just for enjoyment.
When is later? When is later? It is not just here going to Mombasa or going to Nyabuhase. This one is going to Poland. And going to Poland, and it needs preparation. Now that you are here, you would have finished this thing. What brought him here? That is my question. Working on it, how? I thought he worked on it when he went to a window shop for the cows. Now he's working on it. What? Go look for money, do videos. If he was not ready, you would not be yapping about these things. But because of you yapping and preparing people, telling people how your wedding, traditional wedding will be, the way you don't want people get crashers like Pamela's, who is ready with the African attire, the way you would have crashed us out. Maybe you would not even give me like water. I would end up in Nyabohanse police station. Lock this header. Huh? Preparation for what now? Preparing what? Just say we don't have money. We just came to say hi. Then we are going back. We don't know. But don't say, oh, preparations are underway. When preparations are underway, it is something which may be in a month's time. This thing is not happening. There's no traditional wedding. There's no white wedding. What we have is enough for us, because that is the only thing we can afford. That is what she paid there. She cannot pay for any other. Maybe they have been arguing about this thing a lot. And what I can advise you, if it is you who is going to pay your own dowry, leave it. Just be the way you are. But do not go extra mile of you, a lady, marrying yourself. Never do a man's role in the name, I want to do this so that he can love you. No. When your husband loves you, he loves you. Regardless. It is not about what you do to them. They love you. They chose you among billions of people in the world. They chose you. So you don't need to go extra mile of even marrying yourself, paying dowry for yourself.
party, you know what I mean? So yeah, but for now I would say plans ongoing. We don't have a specific date yet. Yes.
So there's no specific date. You know where there's no specific date and time frame, that is something which is null, cancelled. It is not gonna happen. It is done, zero. What we have is enough. Because if it was like to pay dowry, there was no way these people would have gone back to Poland without buying 2 or 3 cows there. You don't need to have much. Maybe you would have said, my husband has decided we are just going to buy like 3 at least to pay something small for my family. Then when we come back, we are going to top up. Or maybe we'll make it now bigger. But for this time round, it was like greetings, like you greet Wazee with. Wazee is old man. You would greet Wazee with something small like 2 cows, at least 2, like down payment of 3 cows. Conda, take this one as my down payment, 3 cows. When I go back to Poland, when I come back, I will top up. You can top up even forever, because you know marriage does not end. It's maybe they don't understand. Marriage does not end. You just you just pay down payment, and then next time you come and top up, you keep on topping up as you keep on giving birth to babies. Keep on topping up, because it will never end. At least that one would have been understandable. But now you are throwing us to new imbroglio. I've remembered Mayani. You are throwing us into new imbroglio. What do you mean? Have to compare these things. We can't just let her be like that. She prepared us, and let's hear from her.
What I'm trying to say is we have a long way to go to build our pretty little family. So I don't want to even think of, oh my God, I want to spend $10,000 for the wedding. Not me. That $10,000, we'd rather put it on metal.
So you look at her. There she's talking about, I cannot afford it now. Here is saying, I cannot spend $10,000 in a wedding. It's like it is her. It is just her who is marrying herself. It is her who is paying her bride price. Because why talk about these things as if this thing is you who is going to do them? People get married and they still do their projects. Not that when you get married or when dowry is paid or when you wed or when you have a white wedding, you stop constructing your house unless you're doing it by yourself. But if you have someone who decided to marry you, that is his role, unless you want to take Peter's role.
We'd rather put it on something else, you know, the people who will be there. Maybe if we decide, because we'll make a WhatsApp group, if we'll decide we are coming, maybe we'll decide on a dress code, or let people dress as they wish and let them come. Let us have good meals, like buffet. You serve and eat what you want. We sit down, we get entertained, and you know, just a beautiful moment. That's what I would want, because we are already married. To me, being legally married is everything to me. Those other things.
So you see, the moment they got married there, already they finalized everything. They knew in their mind they were not going to do any other wedding. All these things she's been coming out here telling people, oh, we are going to do traditional wedding. No, there was none. It is her who is planning all these things. No one is supporting her in all this. So also she feels like there's no need of putting all the money which I have in this. And that is why she feels like this. I rather put this money in my project than buying my cows or set that traditional wedding, because if Peter and family were supporting or were taking this as their own, she would not be bothered. She would not be bothered. But she's bothered because she's the one who is doing everything. She started by doing it. She started by paying everything for that civil wedding.
And actually, the major wedding part is the bride price part, that will be it. And maybe we'll do it a day earlier so that when you guys come, it's just celebration. Or maybe we combine everything. And I'll make sure you guys get some good entertainment, like our traditional dances. Ooh. I'll make sure I make it like so memorable. At least you'll have something to remember, like the dance or something. That's what I'm looking for.
There was a WhatsApp group which was supposed to be created. And I thought this lady was someone who has it all. Because when people create WhatsApp group, it's for contribution. Traditional, I don't expect you to gag people with WhatsApp group. This is something which you can manage. This is something which your family members can manage. Because it should be for family members alone. So she talked about having a good time, creating a WhatsApp group, and then when you are coming, they were to go a bit earlier, prepare everything, then music, buffet, traditional dancers, the couriers like the one I told you. So now we are not going to have all that. You can imagine that. All that we're not going to have because she is wearing the shoe which is too big for her. She's wearing the shoe which is not hers. Taking a position which is not her position. It is about I. This is not your area, madam. You are taking Peter's area, but because of something which you wanted, now you've gotten it. Now that we are expecting the baby, now everything now has been switched. Now if the baby is going to be used, now we are going to have a little baby. Now we cannot do this because the energy, we cannot even meet people. We cannot sit near people because of the energy which these people are going to give us. No, we are carrying mzungu. Or mudungu. Guys, let me just call these white people, how they are called here in Africa or especially here in Kenya, because not only mzungu alone. Mzungu, it's like even Swahilis, people who understand Kiswahili knows their name is mzungu. Mzungu is a white person. But there are other names which is mzungu. Mzungu is translated differently. Mzungu, odiero, omudungu, apala. Another one, because I know you have some, you people who understand what I'm saying, apala. So from now onward, do not use the only word mzungu, you people. I've told you other names. How mzungu is translated here. Because you are tired of this mzungu thing. Use others. Apala. Apala. A-P-A-L-A. Apala. And then another one, odiero. Omudungu. So don't just be on mzungu only, or mzungu only. There are other translation of this mzungu. So this lady wanted a mudungu, wanted a pala, wanted odiero. After getting odiero, things now took another turn. It is not business as usual. Okay, I thought I would manage. I thought things would change. Things don't just change like that. He also has to enjoy, because he was not ready to have you. You just came abrupt, Baba. So he also has to enjoy, to think and rethink, do I want to settle in this relationship? If I rush to go and buy like 20 cows, so he has to weigh his options first. Apala has to know what he's doing. Odiero has to think. Omudungu has to think twice or thrice. Because the excuses which this girl is giving, she started immediately they got married. There's also one which I'm bringing to you, because this one was about the weddings. She ruled out the white wedding and talked about the traditional wedding, and the plans were underway. The way she prepared herself, or she prepared her people, especially Jamaicans, because she always talk about my people, the land that we all love. Today we are in the land that we all love. If you've not subscribed, this is the day. The land that we all love. Please, love is here. So now, after getting married, again, people, her people also are here. They have to ask questions. When are you going for your honeymoon? Let's see that part, because also here, she had to excuse herself. There are so many things which also she had to say about this honeymoon. Let's see that part.
Yeah, these are just things that we human beings decided to fix for ourselves, that a ring symbolizes you're married or whatever. Me, I take them as, yeah, it's more of a promise or commitment thing to me, but it doesn't really matter. To me, marriage is in the heart, not in the rings. And there's no rule of where the ring should be. According to me, I will literally wear my ring.
This girl just gotten married. That time, I think this was their first live stream together as husband and wife. And they just gotten married. I think it was just a day after the marriage or 2 days after the marriage. But when she came out, she came like, marriage counselor. Know it all. She came out like someone who has been in marriage for like 20 years. Keeping her marriage in the heart, not in the rings.
All my fingers, including the toes and the nails, because I know at the end of it all, marriage is not on the rings, marriage is on the heart, in the heart. So yeah, it is what it is. But you do you. I didn't check on you because I thought you left for honeymoon, only to bump with your live stream. One no break all the way through.
No honeymoon.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Right now, it is what it is. I don't want to repeat so much.
They will go for honeymoon, but right now it is what it is. Nothing is working for them. There is nothing which they can say, we did this after our marriage, we did this, or we are planning to do this. She has excuses, because there are times you need to let this man also answer these questions, because he's the one who is supposed to take you to honeymoon. But because all these things are on you, you have to budget. That is why you are saying. But for now, it is what it is, because it is hard. It started to be hard immediately. You went to Poland, because the moment she went to Poland, she went and renovated the house. It started from there. Painted the house. Partitioned that house, because that house looked like it was one room. Partitioned it. All that was on her. We saw changes. Bought this, bought that, bought this, bought that. So it was a lot. Even if it were you, you will get tired. You will say it is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay. So this was from Miss Kahuya, who first said congratulations and welcome to motherhood. Will you share your labor and birth or experiences? Okay, yeah, the thing is, I will share. Because why not? For memories. Why not? I'll share with you guys. When the right time comes, I'll share the videos with you. Okay?
Sometimes, I just sit and wonder. These people who are asking such questions, looking at her, this lady is just 1 month pregnant. Already you are asking things to do with delivery. All this time, where will you be? Why can't you just keep that question when she's almost due? Then you ask that question. You are asking her something which she might change again, because these are people who changes their mind. We were to be here for traditional wedding. Now you are asking about the delivery. Will she show people the delivery videos or what? She's telling you, yes, I will. Why not? The other time the husband said no need. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want his baby to be shown. He was wondering why people would put small babies on Facebook or Instagram. He was wondering about that. Are you not a follower of D or what? So now she's lying to you. I will show. She might or she might not. Wait for the right time. Wait. This question, pose them until the time. We are still mourning here, crying here. We don't know what we are going to do with our attires. Because, these kitenge, attire. They are for occasions. What are we going to do with them? Who else is going to have a traditional wedding? This one was specific for the traditional wedding. Huh? You know, here in the coast, I cannot put those. I was expecting to go and put that, how do you call it? Wrap my head with it, African woman. Now, until when? It will just lie there.
The next question is from S. Francine 69. How does it feel to be pregnant? Are you having morning sickness? Yeah, right here from Francine. So it really feels good. And as I'm doing my research and all these reading, you know, when you're now pregnant for the first time, a lot of videos come on your timeline. You just want to research, you're all researching at the same time, consulting with your.
It's not bad to read books. Remember, before she got married, she was telling us she was reading books. She was reading books here and there. After marriage, now she started reading books of how to be a better wife, how to know how to cook for the husband, how to cook, to qualify. After that, now successful books like Papa Norris, here we come. Papa Norris, we want donation for that construction. We've not had you sending money in this live stream, and that book is there. She's warming that book all the time. This time around, I never saw her touching that book. She's getting tired. Papa Norris. We just hear you on Mura Sensor, but the person who is screaming your name, Papa Norris, so has not read that book at all. He just kept it, but he has never read it. But after Mama Mat came with a lot of strength, we know your beautiful wife is no longer here. Sorry about that. But now, this is the lady you should now sponsor. Support this lady. She has used a lot of energy. Papa Norris. Papa Norris, don't do this to this girl. Now look what she has started to do. The book is just there looking at you people. Oh, you didn't see it. Look at this book. Can't you see that book there? Can't you see where the name is? Can't you see that book? That book is just there. Huh? Are you seeing Papa Norris' book there? Yes, she's tired now because she thought when she came with a lot of strength, Papa Norris was going to say, get this one. But now, it is just warming. Here it is. Look at that book. Can you see Papa Norris' book there? I hope you can see it. Yeah, there it is.
Very different. And
yes, we are different out here. Bodies are different. You find like there are some who don't have or who don't get that morning sickness. There are some who have it, strong one. And there are some who have that strong feeling if maybe you are frying something or you are cooking, the smell is become very strong, which now she has started to feel that strong smell. So people are different out here. And also, we cannot start with this. She cannot start telling people about this morning sickness. The pregnancy is still very young. And even starting to feel like this strong smell also came a bit early. So she might have it. She might have it. You cannot rule it because pregnancy is 9 months. As the baby grows, things also develop in a mother's womb or mother's body. Things changes, the hormones, everything changes. So it is not something you can rule out. But anyway, she's saying she's not having that morning sickness.
how does it feel to be pregnant and are you feeling morning sickness? It's such a thrilling experience. You feel good, you're excited, you keep counting weeks. You know what I mean? Like it feels so good. Like I'm still in denial. I'm like, oh my god. Like literally a tiny little human in me growing is such a thing that not even words can explain. You know, it's totally a different feeling. Personally, I'm so excited about the journey and I'm making sure I experience the entire journey, like intentionally, taking in all the experience and all of that. So when it comes to morning sickness, nope. I'm having no morning sickness. Okay?
That is that. I think we've talked about that one. So people like to ask questions which does not even make sense to me. Are you team girls or team boys? Team boys or team girls? These are just the same. Children are children, babies are babies, and babies are beautiful. So when God decides to give you baby girl, you thank God. When He gives you baby boy, you thank God, because yours is just to receive. You receive, you don't have any say, because you don't do creation. You don't do it. So that is the Mwango. I'm disappointed we are not going to have this traditional wedding after Peter taking us to that busy market with those big horns of cows. You can imagine how we were running with him in the market. He goes here, we go with him, chewing sugarcane, those hard sugarcane we are chewing in the sun. Imagine these people, they think we don't go with them. Buying the internet 24/7, you have the internet to watch them, to get those views they are getting. They think we are not working with them. So to go to the market with that sun and then just come empty handed like this, then they are planning, they are not going to be here for long. They are going to leave us like this. The only thing which they brought to Congress mom was the bag and the flowers, which had no name, no mommy, no nanny, whether it was for David Jr., whether it was for Daddy, whether it was for Peter's birthday, whether it was for Mura Senso, the role model, we don't know. It was just handed over to Congress mom just like that. No writing, no card, no nothing. And the bag was handed to Congress mom. That was the dowry. And this, our pet, who have taken over from Mat, because we don't even hear the name of Mat. Bichuka, is it Bichuka or Havana? My people like the video. Like the video. I think we reacted upon Mura Senso's video, which Mura Senso was not happy with the subscribers. I think we thought we finished that. If you've not watched that video, I posted it in the morning, so you can just go and check it out. Otherwise, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. Bless you all. See you again in my next video. Subscribe, share my videos, like the video. Bye-bye.